It seems they've finally got the bushfire under control in Lancefield. The bushfire was created by backburning. Backburning is a way to control bushfires from happening. The bushfire destroyed 3,100 hectares of property and 4 homes. How did this happen? A number of years ago we had a bushfire in Victoria that turned into what was known as Black Saturday. With Black Saturday, more than 150 people were killed and hundreds of people were injured, displaced. Of course, it seems like we have learned nothing since then.
They're a critical part of the tools of bushfire risk management, but we've got to be more sophisticated about it.
Firstly, you stop playing Candy Crush on your Facebook and you bring up the Google search engine. Then you type in weather forecast. What will happen is the weather forecast for the next 7 days will automatically appear. Then you can look at those 7 days and decide whether or not the weather is safe or not for a backburn. I know, crazy, right? So after Black Saturday, why has the Lancefield fires happened? You would think the council has learnt a lot from Black Saturday and they have now checks and balances to stop it from happening again. So let's look at this a little bit more deeply, shall we? After the Black Saturday disaster, a royal commission was brought in and they found that the Marysville area was too dangerous to live in and that people should be removed from the area. Rather than implementing better plans for a future, they actually just said remove people from the area. So this means that nothing since Black Saturday has been done to improve the situation of our rural districts in the event of a fire. In other words, Lancefield's fire happened because there has been nothing done since Black Saturday. International planning consultant Ros Hansen said she was disappointed and alarmed that Marysville was being rebuilt. The reality of Marysville is that the Commission only came up with the plan of forced removal of the people from that area, deeming the area to be too high a risk for Australians to live in, which is ridiculous, as any area in Australia can be lived in so long as you have the right council plans to manage it. Why would they? Why would they want to forcefully remove people from Marysville as a way of solving an issue with fire? Ros Hansen wants the people in the country to be removed from areas in order to make way for the New World Order of Agenda 21, which Ros Hansen is all for. She is an advocate of the climate change agreement at the UN. So let's start a fire in an area and make it too dangerous for anybody to live in, and then we can say, live in the suburbs. This is Agenda 21 and we want your property. We want it all, every little bit, because the transnationals are now owning your food supply and the rest of it is just going to get turned back into oxygen producing forests that we need to survive because we have no faith in human destiny. We have nothing to believe in. In fact, we should probably kill people, lots of people. There's too many people on this planet. Let's do that too. So let's start a fire in Lancefield. I'll just look up Google. Oh, look at the 5 days coming up. There's going to be wind and hot weather. Let's just go ahead with this anyway and see what happens. But you can believe they're just incompetent and that they're just playing Candy Crush on their Facebook.